Hello, I'm back, and welcome to part 4 of our 10-part series entitled Mental Health, Striving and Thriving in the Middle of Depression. Well, today is a heavy hitter, guys. I don't have any other way to do this but to dive right in. I'm actually in a beautiful place right now. I'm on Singer Island. Anybody that know me know that I love to go to the beach. So to talk about a subject as heavy as this one, I want to be in a light atmosphere. So today's focus is on suicidal ideation. Yeah. The best way I can describe it is when people thinking about how to end their lives, planning it, thinking about it. And we want to talk about some of the things that can make that happen, some of the symptoms to look out for, and to realize that we have to get ahead of it. And also to realize that suicide can be preventable. So we're going to dive right in. I know that this is a heavy topic, so, listen to it when you're ready. First of all, I took a lot of notes here today because I really want to make sure I don't leave anything out as we talk about suicide. And as I told you, it's affecting our nation at rapid rates. Now, I'm also going to give you my opinion on one of the things that I think is really helping to cause this epidemic of suicide. I know some people say the pandemic, I got it, yeah, I know. But let's talk about some risk factors. Some of the risk factors involved as we talk about suicidal ideation. Now, this is one that I can't tell you that invades. This is one you kind of gonna have to own. This one, you're gonna have to admit and own the fact that you or someone you know is contemplating suicide. Yeah, that part. So some of the risk factors, I still see you, but I need to look down so I can read some of these. I don't want to leave them out. Mental disorders can cause those suicidal ideations. Alcohol and substance abuse. People feeling hopeless. If they have had previous suicide attempts. The loss of a loved one. The loss of a relationship. A family history of suicide. Job or financial loss. Exposure to others who have ended their lives in suicide. A change in sleep patterns. Depression, anxiety, mood swings. Sometimes you might notice the person giving away their personal belongings for no reason at all. You may notice some visible scars on them. They may have been cutting their wrists, attempting to stab themselves. You might see that. They're doing self-harm. You might have them to start giving or saying goodbye to loved ones. Yeah, a lot of those things are signs that sometimes, in the busyness of our lives, we may be able to overlook in ourselves or others. Because, suicide is very, very important to think about. So one of the things that I feel about this subject is a lot of people don't realize that they're in that place or in that place of desperation. Really, it just comes down to I don't want to deal with whatever it is anymore, so I'm out. I'm just out. And that causes people to start having suicidal thoughts. All right? So you say, well, how in the world, what can I do if I or someone I know is experiencing these suicidal thoughts? Now, the caption to this program, there's a suicide hotline number, and I'm going to tell you another one before I get off the air. What I want you to do to help subside some of those suicidal thoughts and suicidal ideation is live in the present. Try to live in the present rather than focusing on the future so much, because focusing on the future all the time can create anxiety. So you want to start living in the present, sometimes taking moment by moment if you have to. You want to start being able to talk about your feelings to somebody you trust. Write them down, talk about them. Get them outside of yourself. Don't let them live in you like that. You know what I mean? Get them out. Okay? You might want to consult a professional and start talking these things through. That is very helpful as well. Remember I say keep up the activities that you enjoy. That can help you. I don't know, singing, dancing, fishing, going on a boat ride, traveling, whatever it is that keep you uplifted. You might want to, make sure though, if you're in real danger, to reach out. Therapy is important. And once again, your higher being. You can pray. You can ask for help in that kind of way. Meditation, chanting, journaling, all these things can be there to be of assistance. Now, one number that you can use is 999 if you need to call right away because you're having an issue or someone you know close to you. And please, 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 take time out to listen to each other. Don't just blow off stuff because you don't want to hear it or you don't have time to hear it. Really listen to what a person is saying to you. Okay, I don't care. It might make you uncomfortable. Okay, well, guess what, boo? Get uncomfortable so you can hear what your fellow man or fellow woman is trying to tell you. Now, I also have a theory. So don't jump on me when I say what I'm about to say. Social media can be good and very helpful, but can also cause a certain amount of depression and anxiety because social media has been known to make other people compare themselves with others. Yeah, it makes people compare themselves with what they think is the ideal life. Because remember, people post what they want to post. They can make it look like, woo, woo, I'm having a ball, y'all, living my best life, y'all. As soon as they get off the screen, go somewhere in the corner and start crying or cutting their own wrist. You can't believe everything you see. Now, if they're doing good, yes, we're going to celebrate that, give a woo woo. But I want you to put everything in perspective that you allow yourself to put in your eye gate and your ear gate from social media, okay? Like I said, it can do good and it can also be harmful. Now, I hope that I was, helpful, that this was helpful to you. And, seek treatment. Make sure you go to a therapist. Make sure you're talking to someone. I want you to go back over some of the risk factors and symptoms that I mentioned previously on this video. If you or anyone you know are exhibiting these signs or symptoms, move quickly. Move quickly. Because suicide happens in a split second. Okay? As always, I have a virtual coaching business. You're welcome to come in. We can have our sessions. You can go to goodtogreatllc.org and get in contact with me if you need to. Do not hesitate. Do not hesitate, please. Also, there's a phone number. It will be listed on the caption, but that number, that suicide number prevention, is 1-800-273-8255. That's 1-800-273-8255. Now remember, a good way to combat depression, anxiety, and suicidal ideation is to remember to show gratitude. If you got to write it down in the journal, write it down. But remember to keep an attitude of gratitude as we are striving and thriving in the heat of mental health issues. All right, peace out. I'm about to enjoy this beach right here. This feeling good to me. Till next time. Oh, y'all want to know what the topic is for next time, huh? Well, I guess I'll give y'all an insight to it. We're going to talk about self-esteem. Yeah. No, self-esteem within itself is not a mental health issue. But it can surely cause, a lack of self-esteem can surely cause some mental health issues. Until next time, peace out.